and we can present. Okay, but as I see, I think everybody ready. So let me share with the rest what you have completed. So we go to group 1. Zarif, can you see and hear my voice clearly? Zarif?
Yes, clear and you can see.
Okay, thank you. So the group 1, let us go to the assignment. Okay. So the MOC that has been listed down by group 1 is new layout plan. Correct, very good. Update hierarchy and training, briefing, examination of new SFP. Correct. Actually, there are many, but since we require only 3, you have managed to list down all those things. Okay. So let us go to the next group. Group number 2. Okay. To conduct briefing on the layout of additional new taxiway and parking stands. Correct. To conduct a KSS on operating manual on new VDGS. Very good. To conduct KSS, a new SOP introduced. Very good. So you can see there are many steps that you need to do before we introduce the change. So every group just give the 3 of them. So after this, if it happens at your airport, there's a real change. So please combine all these different changes, different measures that you have already suggested to us. Okay, group number 3. Okay, the first measure is understand and define change, correct? Understand and define who and what it will affect, define safety hazards related to the change and carry out a safety risk assessment. Okay, so you have listed the generic measures. So maybe during the real changes, you need to list it down what is the specific measure based on all these things. Okay, so let us go on the next group. Group 4. Okay, ensure new changes to be conveyed to all stakeholders. Very good. Not only you know, but the rest should know also. Conduct training on new development of airport infrastructure. Correct. And update new information into AIP manual and aero manual. Correct. Okay. Group 5. Okay, this one. First, change in operating environment. Yes, that's a change. How about the measures? Change in safety regulatory requirements. Okay, physical changes, new facility, aero layout changes. Okay, I think you maybe need to improve in terms of what are the measures that need to be done to prepare for all these changes. Group 6. Physical changes, expand the terminal at AGL and room layout. Yes, that is the changes. Changes in operating environment, frequent patrolling. Okay, that's are the measures. New system and technology, competency training. Okay, you outline the 2 measures there. Okay. Group 7. Okay, and the first one, identify the hazard and conduct risk assessment based on job steps. Very good. Communicate the installation steps and identify the personnel who will carry out each task. Yes. Familiarization of the holiday environment if affecting the current process and procedures. Okay, very good. So these are all the measures, the MOC. Okay, next group, groups 8. Okay, conduct risk assessment on new equipment, correct. Amend SMS manual, HOM on the change, okay. Communicate to key personnel, very good. Okay, group 9. Okay, group 9, the change is request for approval from organization. Okay, very good. Before you install, you must request approval. To install CAAM approved TDMH light, okay, you must ensure the light is being approved by CAAM. HOM to be amended accordingly and share the information with SSP. Very good. So all these measures. And last but not least, our own CAAM work group. Are you ready, my colleague CAAM, to be presented your job? Okay, you ready? Okay, let us present. Okay. Okay. Which page is that, Jana? Can you help me? Which page is that?
Page 13 saja, last
Page
kali.
13. I think you can skip. There are many pages. Okay. It's very small, never mind. You can zoom it. Changes to be updated and reflected in AIP, Aero Manual, Implementation Procedure, correct. Before you make the change, you must make sure you already do the AIP amendment, Aero Manual amendment, Apparent Management Procedure amendment. Changes to be informed and highlighted in runway safety team meeting, very good. Stakeholder engagement, airline ground handler CM to be arranged, very good. So thank you everybody, very good job. I am very thankful because based on this outcome, I think most of you already understand what are the layer of defenses, what are the management changes. So I think we can recap the thing that we have done today before we conclude the session today. Alhamdulillah, today we can manage to complete earlier than planned. So let us recap on the one. Hold on, let me share. Okay, let me share. Where is my Zoom? Okay. Okay, Zarif, please confirm you can see the slide in the on your screen.
Yes, confirm.
Okay, thank you. So we recap again what we have covered today. Just now we have already covered the introduction of the course and the SMS introduction, where all of us agree the SMS is actually not that difficult. It's very easy. It is correct, proven by the professor that SMS is actually easy. For me, I hope everybody agree. So far, so good. Your exercise has been completed successfully. And then we go to one by one safety elements. Remember the elements, we have 12 elements, SMS elements, and 4 components. So we have go one by one, and then we'll go detail some of the elements tomorrow. And then last, in the evening session, we gone through management of change. In the morning, we have undergone an exercise related to layer of defenses. All the group has completed successfully. Tanya, congratulations. So it means you have really understood what are the layer of changes need to be provided for any every group have got their different assignment. Some dealing with runway ingression, some dealing with runway excursion, some deal with bird strike. And Alhamdulillah, every group has presented successfully in terms of all those measures. Remember, SMS is all about outlining different layer of defenses or safety measures to avoid that thing. When we have intention to prevent, for example, runway incursion, everybody focus, okay, these are the layer of defense to prevent runway incursion. Runway excursion, these are the ones. So must be focused. Okay. So just now also we do some management of change. I'm very glad, I'm happy, and I'm sure after this, if I go to the airport, when I say, okay, what are the manner of change? Okay, you know already. Okay, list me down what are the changes, so you know already. And the most important thing, what are the measures to tackle of the changes? And you already completed the exercise just now. Congratulations. Okay, the recap for tomorrow. 9 o'clock, I hope everybody can access as early as possible so that you won't miss anything. We will go on the SPI and SPT, Safety Performance Indicator, Safety Performance Target. And then we will go on LSP. I will give you some example on the LSP so that you have bright idea, clear idea. How actually, if your boss says that, okay, please list down the LSP for our company, you have got no difficulty. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe I will design some exercise so that you are familiar, hands-on exercise, okay? And then we'll touch into more detail on safety risk management, comprises of hazard mitigation and risk assessment. Okay, and then I will share you on the high-rec example. Okay, so hopefully when I share the real high-rec example, you can get some idea. Okay, before I share, I have done some correction on the high-rec, so that is what my expectation, our expectation. When we go to audit, this is the one that I will expect. Okay, how to do the risk rating, how to do the verdict, is it RMD, is it ROO, is it ACC? Some of us already familiar kan, RMD apa, ROO apa, ACC apa, UA apa, but some of us maybe not familiar. Hopefully, my expectation at the end of tomorrow's training, you know already what is 4A, what is 4B, 4C, why is it 4A? Those who familiar, bila saya audit kan, saya selalu tanya soalan popular. Okay, tell me why 4A Pak Yah nak jawab tu. Hopefully after tomorrow's training ni, you can confidently say, without makan pil yakin, you can answer, Haji, this is the answer. 4 is because why, A is because why. So hopefully everybody can they are able to answer my question tomorrow. And then to recap for our last day in Wednesday, like I say, I will teach a little bit, I will share a little bit on safety investigation, and I will give you some example on safety investigation that has been conducted by airport, a good example, okay? And before we conclude our training session, I will share slides on safety assessment. And then I will give some example, a good safety assessment, so that everybody, when you go back to the office, you face some case where safety assessment need to be conducted, you have got no difficulty in doing that. Okay, so I think we go according to plan for 15. I can release you now. Thank you very much for your managing dengar my talking for how many hours. I hope to see you tomorrow. Please get into as soon as possible. If you want to, I think the list of name, Zarif, can you confirm the list of name already being submitted by all the participants, so that
Yes.
tomorrow is very easy.
Yes, the list of name has been submitted.
Okay, if you still anybody want to update list of name, you can throw into group while this group still live, or maybe you can do it via WhatsApp to Encik Zarif. And okay, before I forget, our last day we have some evaluation. Don't worry too much, it's very simple, just to test everybody's understanding. So I think we open. If you have any question, just throw it in the chat room. Inshallah, if you got time, I will answer the question. Thank you very much. So sorry for everything. Apa kekurangan? Sorry cannot provide you coffee dan teh tarik because it's very far. So nikmati your coffee teh tarik at your office. Thank you very much. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good evening.
Thank you, Haji.
Welcome.
Thank you, Haji.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Haji.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Ji. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you Tuan Haji.